Oh hey there lads, my name is Brian and welcome to a brand new video from me. Today we are going to discuss a topic that some of you might not have ever heard of, and that is the Battlefield single player mode. Taking a look at what is regarded as one of the best Battlefield single players in the series, Battlefield Bad Company 2. One of the reasons why so many people love the Bad Company series was because of the light-hearted single player. The game as a whole wasn't taken too seriously and was fairly laid back in most areas. This gave it a humorous theme while still being action-packed with the wonders of Destruction 2.0 being introduced. Skipping ahead to Battlefield 3, though it was entertaining, it certainly wasn't on par with the previous title. In general, Battlefield 3 reigned supreme on the multiplayer side of things, but allowed its single player to slack. Battlefield 4 looked promising from a single player's point of view after the E3 reveal. The gameplay demo at the event showed off the brand new Frostbite 3 engine and also introduced us to a brand new band of squad mates. I must say I thoroughly enjoyed the Battlefield 4 single player just because it wasn't your traditional America v Russia ordeal copy and pasted over from every previous title. Though it lacked any true character relationships like friendship between B Company, it was still an enjoyable experience. Moving on to the next Battlefield installment, Battlefield Hardline. You single player lovers are going to be happy to know that our good friends at Visceral are putting a lot of time into developing the most immersive and enjoyable cops and robbers game ever. Now most of us were a bit skeptical at first about a cops and robbers themed Battlefield, and some of us still are. To make sure that nobody is disappointed at launch, again, Visceral are implementing new features into the current single player and improving current ones. This is good to hear from a single player's point of view because it gives us hope that we could potentially be getting a decent single player this time. Now what exactly is the Battlefield Hardline storyline? Well, we do have a good chunk of information about the game's single player that was only released in the last couple of days. The story is set in a narrative fashion, a setup that hasn't really worked before in a Battlefield title. It was somewhat in the Bad Company series but wasn't the core setup. The story follows Nick Mendoza, a police officer who wants to prove himself. Instead, he stumbles onto a huge cocaine warehouse controlled by the crime lord Rourke. This appears to be the turning point where Nick is framed and must turn to the underground to sort things out. Nick and his partner must fight through prison, the inner cities, and out into the blue meth-ridden desert. Visceral aren't slacking on the storyline or the mechanics, so they aren't going to downgrade on the actors and actresses. Playing major roles in the game we have people like Nicholas Gonzalez, Eugene Bird and Kelly Hu. In relation to progressing the storyline, you will actually have the opportunity to make choices on how you want to deal with certain situations in the single player. You can either go guns blazing, stealthy, or use the wide range of gadgets to avoid conflict altogether. It is evident that Visceral has put a lot of thought into the playstyle of the single player this time. To conclude the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching up until this point. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and maybe leave a like on the video. Comment down below your opinions on the single player plot and let me know which was your favourite storyline from previous titles. Anyway, thanks so much for watching lads, and I'll see you later.